Also, let me say this. It was 2014 that Luke Dawson unloaded my dishwasher for me while I was out with K2. We were living together at the time. He used to pick fresh flowers and put them in my room every day, and he was a great roommate. But he unloaded the dishwasher one time and put the silverware wrong away, and that's how I am. Like I still like that's still not okay with me. It's like it happened in 2015. That's what it was 5 years ago. It was Luke Dawson. Yes. And so Len's last name is Dawson too. I think I'm gonna watch Dawson's Creek at some point and check that out. Um, but I mean, you just know, right? And so people say things like, "Well, how do you?" And I'm like, it just makes me very like that. I have no clue about, and I honestly say, that means nothing to me. What you're talking about, but it's other stuff, like it has to be a certain way. In order for me to function and run so much stuff. And so I'm very aware. And when you have a lot of inventory and a lot of things, you just know. Like I just got this pair of mom jeans, and the only reason I accepted them was because I read the label first, and I know who made them, and I know where they came from, and the name is in keeping with other stuff I'm doing right now, books I'm reading, stuff like that. So I'd obviously know if anything's off a little bit, and I don't know if it's OCD or what, or just being very particular. But failure's not an option, right? You can't. You have to. I think it's an engineering disciplined thing. And I'm not a perfectionist. Some people would come home every night and recopy over their notes over and over again, or stuff like that. And I did a little bit of that. It looks something like messy, or fix my handwriting. And so K2 is gonna get some of these cards, and she's gonna be like, "Mom's handwriting is a little interesting." But then she could see where I fixed it a little bit. But that's me testing and doing stuff with her, and she'll know that she knows the difference. She'll be able to see it, and she'll know the difference. But that's already a conversation that we've had about something that she got in the mail from me, and the handwriting was off. And so she called me, and she was upset about it, and we had a long conversation. Did you blah blah blah? Because people do that, and people have people will write notes and send it to your kid's school and stuff like that. Everybody knows that, and where we come from, people know that, and they're aware, and you have good mentors who have already prepared you and your children and the school for stuff like that. But those are all things that they really should be teaching you if you're going to be in certain professions or work for the government and stuff like that. The training they get you to do some very powerful high up positions is not enough. You have to be very detail oriented and have a good support system and network. You need to have the right answers for certain things, and other things. I mean, you can't budgies, frontsies, backsies. So anyway, yeah, Dawson's Creek. That's on my list of things to watch too. So I will get there, and that's for Jamie. Jamie knows what I'm talking about. Why? Because we went to the library one time when K2 was really, really little, and we already had a conversation about Dawson's Creek in the library without phones or anything near us. In that must have been like 2000, 2009, 2010.